Just an overview of products. So if you go to your main screen of your products, narrow down your search, and when you click on the actual item that you found, you go into it. I'll go through and explain a few of these fields and what they mean. Of course, on top, name, description, size, bought, sold and stocked ticks are represented by how the system actually tracks the stock. If you sell it and you stock it, it will track the stock, and if you buy it, it comes through purchasing of the supplier. On the right you have active or inactive selection. Under divisions, a particular product could either be a professional product or retail. And then under supplier, you select the particular supplier that the product belongs to. When you select different suppliers, the suppliers categories would come up here, and if a category you needed entered in for that supplier, instead of going and jumping through to that particular supplier, you could just click on this category plus, and I'm going to add a category for the supplier called styling. And when I click on save, now it creates the styling with a tick in it, and also it's created the styling as part of that supplier to be available for other products. So it saves you from going back to the supplier and re-entering that particular category again. Pricing. Pricing is, there's two groups of pricing: selling price and cost price. You could have a multiple entry of selling prices according to what is available under it, and you could have a number more than one of that particular item as well. What is seen in the point of sale is the one that is alive. So at any one point, whichever one point in time, whichever one you decide that needs to be alive, that's the one that's going to be listed in the point of sale. The same with the cost price. There are three types of cost price. You can enter just a cost price, store cost, or a group cost price. Having these in, the one that's alive in both the selling price and the cost price will be the ones that are used to calculate this GP percentage. So if I actually change the alive selling price, the GP percentage would change accordingly. Moving down to stock. That's your maximum stock, stock on hand, and minimum stock. The values entered here would be if that stock on hand goes below the minimum stock for the ordering process, that's when the item will get ordered. Coming down to codes, various types of codes: supplier code, PLU, RFID or barcode. Enter any one of these. When you select a barcode, you can have multiple barcodes entered in. So this item, I've got one barcode, but I'm entering now in another one. So multiple barcodes. PLU codes are important for, especially, you don't have to have it, but especially for those organizations that have multiple stores. You want to maintain specific products across the stores to be the same product in your reporting when you're doing consolidated reporting in the system. The PLU code is the code that will keep those products together. So it'll prevent you from doubling up on products across the consolidated reporting. That's an overview of the information in the products.